Welcome to the Big Four Accounting Firms podcast, brought to you by big4accountingfirms.com. Today we're going to be discussing E&Y's new partner class. E&Y announces their partner classes globally, unlike most of the other Big Four accounting firms. In 2017, Ernst & Young promoted 669 individuals to partner, and this is down when compared to 2016, where E&Y promoted 714 people globally. This represents a decrease of 45 partners, and that's a pretty significant drop. Let's go over some of the other stats of the partner class. 30% of the class, or 109 partners in the class, were women, and 36% of the partners are from emerging markets. Last year, E&Y promoted 208 women to partner, which was 29% of the class. So this is trending in the right direction for Ernst & Young, from 29% women to 30%. As you know, the Big Four face a lot of problems with diversity, and they're trying to become more diverse, trying to have more women partners and trying to have more diverse partners. Now, as far as regions, E&Y promoted 266 individuals in the Americas region, and I'm sure a substantial amount of that is related to the United States. Last year, they promoted 287 people to partner in the Americas region. Now let's go over the service lines. In 2017, the partners' breakouts by lines of service are as follows. 255 partners were made in assurance, 171 were in tax, 154 were in advisory, 78 in transaction advisory services, and 11 partners were made in business support. Now, as far as last year, there were 264 partners made in assurance, 200 in tax, 151 in advisory, 90 in transaction advisory, and 9 in business support. As you can tell, the biggest losses came from tax, where there are 29 less promotes this year, and transaction advisory services, where there's 12 less promotes this year. So what does this mean for Ernst & Young? I think this means it's going to be a bad year for them. When we receive Ernst & Young's 2017 revenue numbers, I think we are going to see them being down. You know me, I like to predict the future with the Big Four. I use the partner results to predict this. For example, when PwC released their partner numbers, I predicted that PwC is going to have a down year because of their low promotes this year. So let's look at the numbers for E&Y. They went from 714 partners to 669. This represents a 6% decline in the number of partners made this year. And transaction advisory and tax had the biggest drops in promotions, so they will likely see the biggest drops in revenue. Make sure to subscribe to this podcast so you can figure out when E&Y does release their revenues and what they look like, as well as the other Big Four, because we'll be updating you as the other Big Four release their partner numbers and their revenue numbers. So again, make sure to subscribe and share this podcast with a friend. Also visit our website, big4accountingfirms.com, to stay up to date on Big Four news. Thanks for listening.